Hello, thank you for joining me for my third video on behavior management at home, behavior modifications that we use in the classroom. Really can it be used at home? I thought I have quite a challenging daughter, and I thought if it works with 30 students, why not try it with one at home? And it's much nicer because it's easier to kind of mold to what they're interested in and make it really their own, which makes it that much easier for them to follow. So basically, it's a tool that we use to modify or change behavior, and also a tool that it can focus on positive behavior, because nobody wants to be recognized only for their negatives. So we use a new method in the classroom called Clip Up or Clip Down. It was developed by Rick Morris. And I kind of elaborated on that system and kind of made it and adapted it into my own. What behavior modification is a tool used at home where we use them with 30 students in the classroom, so why not use them at home with your own child? And really it's used, a tool used to modify or change your child's behavior, and not only change their behavior but focus on the positives as well. I really like this new method by Rick Morris. He developed a chart that a lot of teachers are using in the classroom called the Clip Up and Clip Down chart. And this is something that's really innovative because it not only focuses on the behavior that needs to be changed, but also the positive behavior. And there's room for improvement, so just because they move down doesn't mean they don't have an opportunity to move back up later in the day. So we all want to be recognized for what we do right, just as long as we're not only focusing on what we do wrong during the day. So I've used Rick Morris's chart, his Clip Up, Clip Down, and kind of modified it to make it my own. And I've incorporated my daughter's opinion as well, so she's able to have a little more ownership on this chart, which makes it that much easier to follow. So I've used the whole Clip Up, Clip Down, but I've added a different element to it, where what it looks like, and this elaborates more on what each area is and what it looks like, how they're acting. So she's able to really understand what each area, whether it be good or bad, what it really looks like and how her behavior is. So the Clip Up, Clip Down chart is only one of the methods I use at home for her behavior modification. The chart behind me is something we developed together. You can decide on a theme with your own child. We decided on princesses, and I discussed it with her and really made it an effort together to develop this so she's able to follow it, and it's something that she's shown interest in. Some of the other methods I use at home are to enforce responsibility, and these are interactive flip charts that she's able to use on her own that teaches her responsibility. Now, one of the key elements I believe in the responsibility charts are incorporating also your child's opinion. That way it makes it seem like more like their choice, and not that you're just dictating what they need to do, because we all want to feel like we have a choice in the matter. So I've developed a chore chart, and she's able to pick 3 chores that she wants to do, and she decided which ones she wanted to do and was capable of doing. You can decide on how many chores is appropriate for your child based on their age. But I recommend about 3 chores for about a 7-year-old and up as you go in age. So she's able to see if she wants to do that chore on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, or Saturday and Sunday. So she has a little choice in the matter, and it changes weekly. I also use another method, which is pick a stick for her chore, and together we developed what chore she would be interested in doing, once again making it more her choice and her decision. And we put these sticks in a jar, and she's able to pick 2 or 3 based on how many you think your child can handle based on their age. And it's kind of a mystery each time, and it makes it fun and interactive. And also I slip in a few, free day as just a bonus. And so she's able to pick a stick or 2 and do a chore. And once again, it's something that she's interested in. Another key element I believe in teaching behavior modification at home is with the responsibility charts, making it their choice and a decision you make together on appropriate chores and appropriate time frames for them, so that I feel it makes it their choice, so it feels that they're able and wanting to able to do this. So I believe there's 3 really key elements when teaching behavior modifications at home, which we also do in the classroom. The first one, using the clip up, clip down chart, really makes it able to focus on positives as well as the behavior you want them to modify or change. And once again, like I said, it can be altered during the day. So just because they're on red doesn't mean that they can't change that behavior and move up in the chart. Because once we're on red, we don't want to feel like we're doomed, you know. So we like to be able to have room for improvement. So that, I think, is a key element. And last, I believe that the most important element when teaching behavior modification at home is to provide consistency. So every single day you're using the chart, and every single day you're using the responsibility charts. So this just makes it routine for them, and they rely on this consistency. Thank you for listening for my tips on behavior modifications at home, and I want to reiterate that it really is important to make things a group effort with your child or children. It really provides them with a voice in the matter, and we all like to have a choice in the matter, not just be dictated what we want to do. So I believe that this is also very important, and I found these steps to be very successful with my own children, and like I said, in the classroom we use these all the time, so there's no reason that we can't use them to adapt at home with our own children. Another key element, I believe, with the responsibility charts are the idea that they're able to choose and pick their chores and make it kind of a little variation each week. So they're able to make it their choice, and it's something that they are more willing to do.